Alright, here we are. Man, I've timed this tight. A few technical problems, but here we are.
Green light. Go,
Green light. Let's watch front of the field. We've got Rob on the inside with Bailey on the outside. Is that Bailey around there? No, Rob's kept it clean. Alright, we've got Dean tucking in third, Sean in fourth. Let's just come back a little bit just so we can see the field. Not great camera angles. Here we go. So Bailey's keeping it tight. Rob holding steady. Dean right there. Sean, Ash in fourth. Oh, someone's gone really wide. Who was that? I reckon that was someone got booted from the server. Normally when someone flies off like that, they've absolutely gone. Alright. Sean going slightly wide there. Just slipping back. That's alright. The three at the front can fight and we'll see what happens. Alright, back at the front. Rob's put his nose ahead. We've got Bailey with Dean all over him. Down through Cavoni. Heavy braking zone through here. I'd imagine that the handling properties of the Porsche versus the Merc are very, very different. So it'll be interesting to see where they are faster on the circuit versus each other. I think both are handling themselves pretty well with this little fight going on. Alright, lap one. Rob leads, followed by Bailey, Dean, Sean, Ash, Richard, Glasso, Scott. Mark right there as well. Alright, so Scott's bringing up the rear in 7th place. Okay. It's a quick review of everyone. Alright, Rob, 1.4 seconds in the lead. Out onto the main straight. Sorry, the shorter straight. This is looking close. There's always good acceleration from the Mercedes. Excellent torque at the rear. Let's see how they pull it up here. Still 15 minutes to go, so you know, these boys are just lining it up, just watching each other, learning where they're faster, slower in the circuit. Long way to go and a long evening to go. Sean just sitting tight there with Ash on his tail. Good little sort of midfield battle there, which is great to see. And then we've got Bruce, sort of in no man's land. Let's see if he can make progress back up. We've got Glasso and Mark. It's interesting why Mark is sitting in front of... There he goes, he just clicked over there. Okay. Bit of confusion there. Okay, Rob, finish lap 2. 1.7 seconds in the lead. Let's see where he is over the line. Still 1.7. Bailey holding off Dean. This certainly looks like the battle to watch right now. Welcome to anyone watching. Feel free to chuck some comments in the chat and I'll read them out. If you could give a like and a subscribe to the channel every time we do a special event, we'll be sure to try and stream it where I'm not racing myself. Sean's got a call out from Bella W. Good luck, Sean. He's a good family man, Sean. 33-year-old concreter, love him to bits, loves his family to bits. So great to see you got your fan base, mate. I reckon you would be the one with the biggest fan base, whether it was the Interleague Challenge or this pre-season, mate. You've always got your comments coming thick and fast. It's awesome to see. So yeah, welcome to anyone else watching on the stream tonight. I know there's a few of you, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed tonight's racing. Still got Dean just sitting tight watching Bailey. Maybe even Bailey's just stretching it out a little bit. I don't know enough about the characteristics of the Porsche. versus the Merc. I certainly think the Merc would be good around here, just getting the power down and into the straights. I love the Merc. Yeah, we'll watch to see where the strengths and weaknesses are on that one. Alright, let's do a recap of the field. So we've got Scott sitting down the back, but he's not dropping off the back of Glasso and Mark, so let's see if this one develops into a bit of a battle. Age 49, lives in Carringal, down the peninsula. He's an air conditioning technician, loves his AFL cricket supercars. Makes his own knives. I've mentioned that before in the stream. I keep bringing it up because he's in the same state as me, and you never trust a man that makes his own knives. Down into Varianto del Parco. This one's always a tough one. Into Rio. Hard track limits through here. Feather the throttle. Shoot out onto the straight, and away you go. Glasso sitting in 8th place in the Ginetta. The Beamer is pulling away from him though, Mark. I would put money on it that if Glasso went into another GT4 season, he wouldn't be choosing the Ginetta unless we were driving very, very windy circuits. Mark in the Beamer, he's gone wide. He'll have some rubber pickup, but so is Glasso. That was his chance to pull it back a little bit. Fairly decent gaps between these gents. We'll come back and check on them in a little bit. Richard, he's pulling it back towards Ash. That one could develop as well. We've still got best part of 11 minutes of racing to go, so still well worth keeping an eye on this one as well. Plenty of stuff to watch, plenty of action. Ash driving well, mate. 5th place. Dave would be proud. The big man Dave Holly, Ice 9, back from his holiday in Queensland. How are you, mate? Hope you get a chance to watch this and see what you're missing now that you've moved to PC. Sean, number 14 in the Audi. Chipping away there, getting his points. Good work. He'll capitalise if anything happens in front. He won't go off himself, he's nice and steady. Alright, where's Dean versus Bailey? Around Tremonto, which incidentally means sunset in Italian. I've done my research, ladies and gentlemen. I love this because I learn about circuits that I don't necessarily know about. Cavoni, round the kink, down one gear and another, into about 3rd here, maybe 3rd here, come down, brake on the line, down into 2nd place, tuck it around. Head back over to the right hand side of the circuit for Misano. You can really cut this last corner, really cut it. Well, if you cut it too much though, it opens up the line way too much and then it throws you off and you might get a warning depending on how fast you actually end up. Through the chicane, first corner. It's really flowy. If you can get halfway through the race, if you can get yourself dialed in through that first couple of corners, I reckon the rest of the track flows pretty well. Those first couple of corners, if you can get your setup right, you're a happy man. Bailey number 4 in the Porsche Cayman. 3.7 seconds behind Rob. It's all just stretching out a little bit. Let's have a look at our championship leader and race leader, Rob. Contemplated putting 24 dozen pizza boxes into his car tonight. If it wasn't going to weight him down, it was at least going to block the windscreen. Unfortunately, I didn't get time to do it. Full respect to the bloke. Passion, commitment, even snuck in a surf today to clear his head. This guy's got race car driver all over. Alright, we're going to cut back to car 76 here. Bruce 19, Richard, is on the tail of Ash Dixie in the Merc. What can I tell you about Ash versus Bruce? Alright, so Rebel Dixie, Ash Dixie, car 85 in the Merc. Pom resides in Druin, Victoria, service manager for Ford, Honda and Hyundai. Has made really good progress the last few seasons. I say it and I say it again, this guy always improves. Ash, you're doing well, mate, and you're holding off Richard Bugzinski. Apologies, Richard, I'm going to work on that. Lives in Tincan Bay in Queensland. Contract estimator for the building industry. Now, this is the cool bit. Was a golf professional in the 90s before stopping due to injury. It's our very own Happy Gilmore, ladies and gentlemen. Makes his own fishing rods. Oh, Ash, what's happened here? Side by side, down into Tremonto. This is going to get tight. Richard with the wide line, Ash coming in early. Has Ash brought it round. It's gone wide, that'll scrub off a lot of speed. Richard will get the good run. This is where it gets tight. This is not a passing opportunity through here. Just got to hold it, get through this braking zone and then dive into Caro. Richard also showing signs of a little bit of damage there. He's had contact somewhere, whether it was another car or the wall. Possibly not racing as fast as that car would sometimes like. Down into the Variante chicane. He's just going to have to wait for another mistake from Ash. Now I'd like to know what happened at the start of the race, because there was certainly a bit of contact there. Unfortunately I didn't see it, but yeah, there's a fair few cars with some battle scars. So yeah, we come on ACC, give me a better spectator mode and then I can give you a better stream. I literally have no information to tell me what went on. Alright, Ash just stretching it out a little bit more ahead of Richard. Let's head back to the front of the race. Almost best part of 6 seconds ahead. That's a full corner's length away. Misano down to the finish line. Rob lives in Brisbane, works as an investor. He's just gone into business with his mate into real estate as well. Has a Holden Ute, Maloo, stunning in white, absolutely purrs. If you catch a video on social media, he's, I wouldn't like you to quote me, but he's put a lot of money into the engine, tuning it, still keeping it within the production class realms. Doesn't want to go too far because then he'll lose his qualification into that class, but yeah, he's having some fun in real life and now having some fun in sim racing. And he's got the talent. 7 or 8 weeks now this guy's been sim racing, which is embarrassing for the few of us that have been doing it for 10 or 12 years. But yep, that's you can always learn something. in sim racing, and Rob is always someone happy to share what he's learning on his journey, which is great, and he's a valuable member in Shakedown, which is great to see as well. Great driving by the master, number 333. Let's click back to Bailey. Driving really solidly, first race of the league for Bailey. He's certainly not a newcomer to the game. I've had a chat to him and am aware of his stats, and I'm sure he brings another strong contendership to the league. So welcome Bailey, and hope to have you on board for future races. Dean, solid effort for third place. Be interesting to see how these boys run for Quali 2. Quali 2 will be up shortly. It's only a 10-minute session. You have choice of using the brand new green rubber, or you save your rubber for race 2, and you've got to try and use one of your scrub sets, probably Quali 1 set. Puts an interesting strategy onto it. Who's going to use rubber where? It'll be interesting to see how these boys do it. They're all qualifying so close to each other, we might even be able to pick it in the stream. Sean's pushing hard, big black lines through there out of Rio. He enjoys driving that Audi. He knows its limits. Driving it on the edge, which is cool to see. Down through Kashia. Kashia is a heck of a braking zone. Tramonto, oh, he's a little bit wide there. Don't let those boys catch you, then it'll be a world of hurt. Looking a little bit closer again for Richard v Ash. Race leaders on final corner, about to come over the start finish line for the start of the final lap.
Leaders on final lap now.
Shall we do a lap with Rob? Down through Varianto del Parco, turns 1, turns 2. It's got to really feed the throttle through there into turn 3. Make sure you don't lose the back end. Don't run wide there. Down into Rio, turns 4 and 5. Watch out for track limits. Don't go too wide there. Feed the throttle again. Cut it through there. Cut again out onto the straight. Don't go too wide. Avoid those sleeping policemen on the outside. Head down, bum up. Head down to Kashia. Brake just before the 100-metre board. Down into third. Down into second. Swing it around. Don't go too wide because the camber will throw you off. Use all of the circuit but not too much. Down into Tramonto, down into third, down into second. Bring it in tight, don't go too wide because once again it'll throw you off. Lots of marbles there as well. Good exit, power it through. Big long straight here. Time to look at strategies or anything if you're running a longer race. It's really one of those straight through Cavoni. Down through there, turns 12, turns 13, down into fourth, third. Brake on the white line there, round into second place, tuck it in deep. Bring it right over to the right, swing it around, cut the corner. He's already got his signals on, he's chuffed. He knows that was a dominant display through Misano. Watch out for the sleeping policeman on the corner. He's enjoying this one. Well done, Rob. Yeah, there he goes. Congratulations, mate. That's 3 race wins this pre-season. Alright, Bailey, over the line. Congratulations on a stunning first race. Second place, Dean, third. Another clean race for Mr. Sean Wilson in fourth place. Absolutely did nothing wrong. It's looking tight right at the end. This could be close. Ash just over the line. Richard 0.1 of a second over. These guys battled for the best part of the whole race. Rob's enjoying it. Mark over the line. He's had a tough one. Congratulations, Rob, that's another 25 points on top of your current 68 points. And with Dean or Sean being either 3rd or 4th place, you've only extended your lead. Well, that's race 1 over. I'm going to be ending the stream here. Give me about 3 or so minutes and I'll be back with qualifying 2. Thanks for watching.